Hey guys, so today I thought I'd do a how-to and review of the Frieda Precision Foam Colour. So I've not actually used a foam colour before. I've been dyeing my hair at home for probably since I was about 14, so I'm used to the cream ones, but I've never actually used a foam colour. And I haven't actually dyed my hair in a while. The last time I had it dyed was actually at the hairdresser's, but I just thought to save money I would do it at home now. And as you can see, my hair's like brown at the top and then it just kind of goes to this like ruddy orangey colour. So I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out, if it's going to be darker at the top and then lighter at the bottom. And the colour that I've chosen is 4N, which is dark natural brown. So let's open it up. So inside you get the instructions. You get a pair of black gloves, and then you get this bottle, which is number 1, and on the top it says tilt, do not shake. So if you use the cream hair dyes for, you know that like you mix it all together and then you shake it up. You don't do that with this one. It's tilt, and this is number 1, which is a developer. And then you also get this pump. Number 2, which is the colorant. So this is the 4N. And that's what you mix in with this. And then you get number 3, which is the conditioner. So that's for after you've dyed your hair. And with home hair dye, you pretty much always do it on dry hair. So my hair's dry, and it's generally better if you leave your hair a couple of days. So it's better not to wash it and then dye your hair straight away. It's better to wash it and then wait a day or two and then dye it, because it just holds the colour better. So I'm going to open this up, or read the instructions there. And it says when you've mixed this in with that, to tilt it upside down 5 times to mix. It says 5 times is enough. Extra mixing will not create more foam. Gently tilt, do not shake. Let's do that. I'm going to open this up. And then I'm going to put number 2 into the number 1. But it's very full, so just be wary about that. And I'm just pouring all of that into there. Put the lid back on and put it in the box so it's out of the way. Right, then I'm going to just put this lid back on for now. And then we're just going to go 1, 2, it says gently, 3, 4, and 5. That's 5, so that's mixed enough. So now I take this lid off, put that in the box, and then put this pump lid on. And then it locks. So once it's locked, you can't actually take the pump off at all. Right, so put the gloves on. And these are like better gloves than you normally get. If you've ever dyed your hair at home before, you'll know that you normally get like clear plastic gloves that are normally like 3 sizes too big for your hands. And I have quite big hands, but you know, I'm still quite big. So So put these on then. So these are actually like quite fitted and they feel like you've got more control, whereas if the gloves are too big then it can just feel a bit like you don't really have much control over what you're doing. And I'm also wearing an old towel. This is actually when this is actually a base layer for when I went skiing, but I just figured I'll use that because even if I ever go skiing again, like, I can just buy some. I think this is like £4, so but it's not really a problem. No, you don't. And this it looks like a pump, but this doesn't actually work as a pump. So what you actually do is you squeeze the bottle, and then, as you can see, then all this foam just comes out, and then it just says, just take this, and then literally you go from the front of your hair to the back. So you just put it in like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put all this in my hair, and then I'll get back to you. Hi, so I'm back and I've put a shower cap over my hair. It doesn't tell you to, but I had it and I was trying to clean up some of the dye that went on my face. The only problem that I have had is, if you can see from this picture, it says that your hair needs to be as foamy as that after you, and mine wasn't. Mine didn't foam at all. Like, you can probably see even to the shower cap, there's no actual foam still on my hair. It just turned into more how it normally does when I dye my hair, which is a bit strange. So hopefully it'll still work, and it definitely looks darker even when I was putting it on, but it just hasn't foamed up. I don't know whether maybe if I'd used 2 boxes my hair would have gone more foamy, or whether it was just this one box hasn't foamed up. I mean, it definitely foamed up when I squeezed it out of the bottle to put it on my hair, but it just hasn't stayed foamy on my head for some reason. I don't know if it's my hair, this bottle, or what. So hopefully it'll work, but I'm going to wait the half an hour, and then I'll wash it off, and then I'll get back to you. Yeah, see you in a minute. Okay guys, it's been the half an hour, so in a minute I'm going to go and wash it off, and I'm hoping that even though it didn't foam up, it will turn out okay, and it will go the dark natural brown, which is the colour on the box. And from looking at it, I don't know if you can see, it seems to have all gone the same colour, so I'm hoping that the brown at the roots and then the reddish orangey colour that was at the bottom was now one colour. It's all the same, and I'm hoping there's no patchiness or anything like that. So yeah, I'll see you once I've washed it off. Okay, so I've washed all the dye out, and I'm going to take it out of the towel, and I haven't seen it either, so let's see how it's gone. So I'm just looking at the camera, it all seems to have gone quite dark. Let's hide it. So it all seems to have gone the same colour. I don't think there's any patchy bits just from looking at it while it's wet, but I guess we'll see when it's drying. It looks quite dark at the moment, but I think that's partly because it's still wet. So I'll dry it and then we'll see what the results are like. Okay, so I finished drying my hair. It's still a little bit wet, but it's dry enough for you to be able to tell the colour. As you can see, it's all gone brown all the way through. Close of it. And I'm sorry if the camera's a bit shaky. I've had to come back into the bathroom because every other room, for some reason, my hair just looked black. It just looked black, so it wasn't really a true representation. But yeah, as you can see, it's all brown. I don't think there's any patchy bits. I'm quite pleased with it, really. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so I've come back into the bedroom to do the final review of the product, and as you can see, my hair is just looks black in here. So, but the my overall view of the product is pretty good. I don't know why it's so dark. But yeah, my overall product, the hair dye is really good. I really like the foam consistency. Although I don't know why my hair didn't foam up as much as it says it's supposed to in the instructions. Although that doesn't seem to have had any actual impact on the colour of my hair or how well it's taken. In terms of rinsing it out, if you've ever dyed your hair before, you'll know that it normally takes forever to rinse the hair colour out, and even then the water never runs clear. And I think with this one, I think it took like a few minutes to 5 minutes possibly just to get the water running clear. And when I dried my hair on the towel, there was none of the colour on the towel whatsoever, so hopefully that means that it'll last quite a long time. The conditioner seems quite good, and there's enough in there for more than one use, so you put it on and then it says to wait 2 to 5 minutes, but I left it on a little bit longer, and then so probably about 5 to 10 minutes I left it on for, and then I rinsed it off, and my hair feels pretty soft really. I think it feels about the same as before I dyed it really. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to have done too much damage. The smell of the product is much nicer than any other hair dye I've ever used, so that's always a plus, because normally hair dye smells disgusting, and I like to tip my head upside down and to get all the back bits, because obviously if your hair is up then you don't want like patches or anything like that. And with normal hair dye, sometimes it can end up with like my eyes are like watering where the smell is so strong. But with this, I didn't have any of that, and the foam just made it so easy to apply. So I just put it all on and then I massaged it in. It says that to massage it in, but it just helps to, it just, you know, makes me feel happier that I've got it all over my hair. My hair is quite long, as you can see. Oh yeah, I'm wearing my Christmas pyjama top even though it's now April. My hair is quite long and I only needed 1 box, but I don't know if I'd used 2 boxes, if that would have made my hair foam up more or what. And but yeah, I'm really happy with the results. It seems to, every time I move there seems to be a light bit here. So yeah, have you used the John Frieda foam hair dye? If you have, did your hair foam up? Because I've seen other reviews on YouTube and theirs foamed up really well, but mine just didn't. So have you used it? Did yours foam up? What are your experiences with it? Yeah, and any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye!